Have you guys heard of the Texas lip filler Bandit?
I don't think I've ever been this stressed in my career in the 3 years that I've had my business.
This poor injector, who is an actual medical provider in Texas, has been dealing with her complications time and time again.
This is the third person I have seen in the last 10 months who has seen this girl. This person is not an injector. This person is a lash tech who is getting supplies off of Amazon and injecting people's faces.
And she tries to reach out to find out what is actually injected in these people's faces, and the girl blocks her. This lip filler Bandit is blocking any provider who wants to call her out for the bullshit she is doing.
So you're telling me that even though something is illegal, you can just go ahead and do it anyway? You mean to tell me that we're busy here hustling and bustling and trying to do the right thing when there are so many people out there that are doing things they shouldn't be doing and ruining people's lives like they have no sense and getting away with it?
They're not getting away with it. They're just
they're not?
going state to state and hiding.
All right, y'all. We need to talk about this freaking circus that's so-called the hyaluron lip filler techs. I've talked about them before, and I'm just so disappointed that I'm back with you guys talking about the same darn thing. These folks are out here pushing lip filler without any needles. Let me put this down. They're acting as if this is some groundbreaking invention, but it's trash. Now, these hyaluron pens that everybody seems to be raving about are supposed to make your lips plump without needles. It sounds lovely, except for the fact that they're not FDA approved for cosmetic injections here in the United States. This glove cannot come off. Which means, if you don't know, they are not considered safe or legal to use in medical or aesthetic practices. So you're telling me that instead of precision, you're just gonna blast hyaluron acid into your lips with zero control, but for me not to worry because it's needle free? Oh, okay. Look, I know some of y'all love good shortcuts, all right? Instant gratification generation is ridiculous at this point, but maybe, just maybe, we don't want to skip the part where our faces stay functional. That's just me though. What a lot of people are failing to realize is that these hyaluron pens aren't just dangerous. They're the cosmetic equivalent of letting your drunk friend put a tattoo on you. Except this time it's on your lips and you can't just wear long sleeves and try to cover it up. Now y'all remember So Mink, right? Oh, I've talked about her in my previous video. The shady lash tech that turned into a hyaluron pen filler scammer. Now I don't know if she was ever licensed in even doing lashes, and honestly, I highly doubt it. But boy, did she go poof after someone on YouTube called her out. For a hot minute, I thought, well, that is the end of So Mink. Good riddance. Boy, was I wrong. She's back like a bad sequel nobody asked for. She's rebranded, y'all. New name, same old scam. Say hello to Sue-Faced. So-Faced? I don't care. I kid you guys not. This girl thinks a new name equals a new identity, like we forgot the hot mess that was So Mink. Y'all just check her out.
Did you see what happened with that girl tattoo? I wonder why she disappeared. To be honest, y'all, I'm glad she getting canceled.
Child, other rumors true. The entire world seems to be asking this question. Where is So Mink?
Mentorship coming soon.
A rebrand. It looks good. Now, if it was done legally, it would have been phenomenal. Do you really think slapping on a new label on a can of expired beans suddenly makes it gourmet? No, it doesn't. We still smell the expiration date from over here, honey. You're not fooling anybody. But wait, it gets better. She's not just back, she's out here now going on tours again. And let me tell you guys, she is out here recruiting people into this whole entire mess like she's Gru from Despicable Me. Out there forming minions in every city, spreading misinformation, spreading nonsense, and pocketing people's cash while she's at it. And y'all ever notice these scammy techs are always on tour? All the ones that I've talked about. That's because they're too busy running away from the consequences of their own actions.
You can't catch me if I'm in a different state every other day. I would like to see you try.
And that's what I like to call the scammer shuffle. They move around so much because if they just sit still for 1 second, someone might catch them slipping. And not just with uneven lip filler. Honestly, the lengths people will go to avoid just going to school is insane. Like, instead of doing the bare minimum and getting actual training, you're out here just scamming people. All that energy being in a shady hustle when you could have just, I don't know, gotten a real certification. People will literally do everything under the sun, but go to school and get certified for what they really want. And her marketing is amazing, but it's all going down the drain because you are not doing this the right way. And might I add, she could just be an injector. Go to school, be an injector. Your marketing is great, but what you're doing is trash. Oh, these texts that people are going to are not just dangerous, they're very reckless. Y'all are letting people use a glorified acid squirt gun on your face. It's not precise, it's not regulated, it's basically Russian roulette, but instead of a bullet, you get a full face of infection or some nice juicy tissue damage. Yeah, sign me up for some lumpy skin. Oh, while you're at it, follow it up with a trip to the ER. That's exactly what you guys are pretty much saying. And speaking of faces, this is a slap on the faces of all the licensed professionals who go to school for years to make sure they know the anatomy of your face. But I guess it doesn't matter that they learn how to inject fillers in a way that doesn't have you looking like a swollen marshmallow because people still go to these techs. And for these techs, they're just out here playing whack-a-mole with people's faces and just cashing in.
Why I'm quitting lashing. Let's talk about how I almost made $25,000 last month and only working 56 hours. And I said I wasn't posting my income again, but this for the girls who was procrastinating about taking my online course. I just dropped my online course January 1st and it's only $350. The online course is self-paced. You can access the course for lifetime and work at your own pace. The online course has 14 videos and 33 lessons. You do not get a kit with this course, but a list of supplies needed will be included in the course and a student discount code. If you're not interested in the online course, I am located in Houston, Texas, and I offer one-on-ones and group training.
My name's Bobby. I just want to tell you I just got a training at Soulmate by Tatiana. She did an absolute sensational job. Customers are really nice, very patient. She's very thorough. Tatiana, if I'm down, see her.
Now I haven't deep dived on Bobby, but there's a lady on here who went to Soulmate, got certification. I went onto her Instagram and noticed that she actually does other things that are illegal. So I'm not gonna call her out here, but there will be a video on her sooner than later. Not gonna say who it is, but I was very shook to see everything that she has going on. The thing with all these texts is that they will leave you high and dry once stuff hits the fan for them. They are in Houston one day, in freaking New York the next. You name the state, they will go. And once they're caught and you're botched, guess who you're gonna go to? The surgeon. And have fun telling him, oh, I went to this sketchy scammer tech that shot up hyaluronic acid into my lips instead of injecting them. Have fun, all right? It's gonna be worse than what it was before. You thought your lips were small now? Wait until they get botched. I'm not hoping they get botched, but I'm just saying if you don't do your research and you go to these minions, what do you expect? Let me not disrespect minions like this. Now, So Faced, doesn't talk much in her videos, but she did come out and explain how the hyaluron pen works.
Hey y'all, so I know a lot of y'all wonder like how does the hyaluronic pen work? How does it work without using a needle? So the hyaluronic pen works by creating enough pressure external to the tissue to push hyaluronic acid filler into the skin without using a needle. So instead of a needle, I will be using an ampule. And I will twist the ampule on the hyaluronic pen with the filler that's already inside the ampule. These are the dried up raisins I got from the store, and I will be infusing the raisins with the filler with the hyaluronic pen to show you this does work. I know a lot of people may be wondering like, oh, how does it work without using a needle? It got to be like a micro needle. It got to be like a small like pinpoint needle, like something like no. It's just the hyaluronic pen, the filler inside the ampule, and pressure. That's all. So I was struggling with this raisin a little bit, but I ended up eventually getting the hang of it. But that's the end results. And as you can see, like the wrinkles are filled in. It's more volume compared to how the raisin looked before. The hyaluronic pen does work. As you can see, it's extremely safe. So book your appointment or training today with us. Thank you.
Because the hyaluron pen shoots into your lips with no sense of direction, it can go anywhere and it can definitely pop a blood vessel. And if you don't know, it blocks blood supply to your skin, which causes necrosis, which may cause death. So there you have it. It is more deeper than just get the hyaluron pen and just administer it to yourself. Now, here we have a video of the DIY skincare lady who does DIY stuff on her face, and she's using the hyaluron pen. Hey, you can't stop people. At the end of the day, they're going to do what they want to do. But I just want to help you not make any mistakes that could cost you your life just to have a little bit of some plump lips. Is it worth it? So I went to, by the way, those tapes are useless. I went to her website, as you guys can see, well, her page, and then I went to her website. And it says, Soming presents, I thought you're so face, but whatever. Hyaluron pen group class, $995, $200 non-refundable deposit. She's going to Dallas and going to Houston. Reserve your spot. And then she gives you what to expect and what's included, what is covered. And then her link tree has her mentorship program, the iconic Lip Extreme Plump, the ultimate hyaluron pen online course. This is a joke. Lip mapping, e-guide, Amazon strip lips tutorial. First up, we have her mentorship program because that is how she rebranded herself. You can talk to her or you can go through her 6-figure mentorship. One is $100 and one is, safe to say, $2,000, but $1,999. So if you guys want to have that 6-figure mentorship from her, $1,999, all from a scammer. Y'all, I cannot see it from there, but with her freaking 6-figure mentorship, talk to me on the phone. How does it work? Ask me anything for 12 minutes. So I'm spending $100 to talk to you for 12 minutes. Okay. Disclaimer, no vendor list will be disclosed, no personal details, information, no negative comment. Imagine if I paid for this just to ask her some negative comments. So Face has the right to end call if needed. So you're going to end my call if I have a question for you, even though I paid for these 12 minutes. I paid $100 for these 12 minutes, ma'am. You are welcome to add an extra 8 minutes for 50. Y'all. 6-figure mentorship. The 6-figure mentorship will help you scale and market your business successfully in 1 year, just how like SoFace did. And hold on. And market your business successfully in 1 year, just how like SoFace did. Just how like SoFace did. Just like SoFace did. Okay. I thought I was tripping for a second. I'm like, hold on. Sometimes I can't see. Access to all personal vendors will be given in the 6-figure mentorship. Phone number and personal contact access to SoFace. I mean, for $2,000, I'd hope. Business audit, which includes a full review video of your business accounts on all social media platforms. I will give my advice on how to improve and how to... Can I just call myself out? When you mix white with pink, I cannot read it. SoFace personal graphic designer contact. Tips on how to gain followers. So SoFace went from 2K to 100. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. SoFace went from 2K to 100K on all social media combined in less than a year. Tips how to collaborate with influencers, do's and don'ts. Soulface private business chat community. I would love to be in that community. My secrets to going viral. Well, it ain't no secret. You're just scamming. What else is there? You're scamming. It ain't no secret. Turning hate into profit. I don't appreciate people that use the word hate so loosely. Like, we're not haters, girl. We're just trying to get you to stop scamming people and risking their lives. Now, I don't care about yours, quite frankly, because you know what you're doing is wrong. For you to rebrand and then just expect us to forget what you did, like we're not going to talk. Hello? Hello? How create your own online course? How to create your own online course, ebooks and tutorials. My secret road to success on tour. New mindset, gratitude, faith, confidence in all your scammings, but it's optional. Disclaimer, Soulfaced is not accepting mentees in the cosmetic industry such as lip filler, injector, lip gloss company, and makeup company only. If you are unsure if you meet the requirements, contact us via DM. Via same difference. When checking out, do not forget to include phone number. Soulfaced, I'm just gonna call her that. Soul Scammer will contact you personally within 48 hours. Now, if this was done the right way, you wouldn't have to go on tour. You wouldn't have to rebrand and think and hope that people will forget you. Just go to school. Now, the last time we checked her website, I believe the only thing she had was the iconic Lip Extreme Plump. Now she's selling face mapping pen, the strips that are useless, and the strip bundles that are useless. But that's not all she sells. She also sells her #1 hair vendor. She also sells her e-course, and she also sells bundles, I guess, and a bonnet. Yes. So she does more than just lip filler. I would not be surprised if she gets busted again and then stops doing hyaluron pen for a little bit and then continues on with lashes and then comes back to hyaluron pen, just bouncing back and forth, spending years and years when you could have just went to school and just, been successful that way. So moral of the story, don't let these fake texts with their freaking hyaluron acid squirt guns bamboozle you into thinking they're doing you a favor. Consult someone who is actually qualified before you end up looking like you lost a fight with a swarm of bees. And for So Mink, Soul-Faced, Soul Scammer, you can change your name all you want, but we still see you and we're not impressed. But hey, like I said, at least your marketing game is on point. Too bad all that's going down the drain because, credibility is kind of important when you're messing with people's faces. So y'all stay smart, stay safe, and please, for the love of everything lips, stop letting these clowns with hyaluron pens scam you.